Well, I'm going to pull my first test shot. I don't know if I'm going to drink or not because I haven't descaled and cleaned the boiler one last time around, but I may just take a small taste since I've run water through this quite a few times already. Um, a couple things that don't need to deal with. It's still spitting a little bit of water out of the steam wand here, and I've tried to redo the fitting here. I think I need to go back inside and see if I can clean it up a little bit more. Um, Otherwise, I have and then I have a small leak here, it looks like, so I'll need to tighten down that and make sure those are tightened down now that I've run the machine. Um, Around the sight glass here, these nuts, top and bottom, I see a little bit of water here. Looks like it's boiling up a little bit. So I'll tighten that up. But that's pretty typical. I've already tightened the element up after, and I have had no leaks recently. So um, yeah, let me get started here. So usually use something a little bit fancier than this little plastic container, but I don't have it down here right now. So I have a couple of pieces of equipment that you bought from Tudor. One is this Latitude tamper, very nice stainless steel. I love the rings on here. I love the design. 49 millimeters, so it fits inside the basket. And then we also have a funnel here, 49 millimeter funnel. That's his standard funnel, but it's an outside. Fits on the outside, so you can actually tamp through it. So it's really cool. I really like this funnel a lot. A couple other things I brought down. I brought down 12 grams of darker roast. I have not tamped it or anything. It's fine. I did it on my Niche Zero, fairly fine grind, and then just a small little. I think this was a Mudo. It's a glass, double-walled espresso glass, and so these things are all yours. And then I did bring down this is a Cinco, but they do make one, IKEA. IKEA makes one that's very similar to this right now, but it does fit underneath for weighing. Hopefully I have enough room here. I do have a double spout on the portafilter, so usually I use a naked, so hopefully this glass will fit underneath. If not, I'll just have to kind of nix the whole idea of using a scale. Okay, so 12 grams. We'll start with 12 grams. We'll try 12 grams initially. Oh, and I think, yeah. And my friend Dave Hull gave you one of his WDT tools. So that's cool. So you have this coming also. And it's just a declump things, level things out. The Niche Zero doesn't really leave any clumps. So that's a fine thing. This is a really nice little gift that Dave gave you. So that'll be coming along also. It's a walnut actually. Tamp through. You tamp lightly with a Lampovoni. You don't have to tamp that hard. If you're going to do anything, you grind finer, tamp lightly. Okay, and so there's the puck is prepared. I do have a spring that I'm going to be putting inside your portafilter that I bought so that it engages better. Holds right now. You see, it's quite loose. Here we go. It's quite loose, and so we don't want that long run. Put it in place. Give it a little turn. Try to put these 90 if you can. We have a scale. Let's see if everything fits. I still have this here to kind of catch the water coming down, and not water, but the small amount of drips that are coming off the steam one. Let's see if I can tighten it down just a little bit. See if that takes care of things. I didn't really have it very tight. Right now this is oscillating. The pressure is oscillating between 0.9 and 1.1. It's going up to 1.1 right now, and then it will drop back down when the pressure stat turns off. Put our little glass in here. Oh, we will make it. Okay. So, I think we're ready to go. First things we do is we I should have left this open a little bit. There we go. We'll get rid of the false pressure. This pressure at the top of the boiler gives a false pressure reading. We get take that off by bleeding it through the steam wand. Got to lift up. So you can see right now I'm almost all the way up. Let's turn on my scale, and it will be tiered because we're obviously we already have the glass on. So we're almost all the way up. So I'm going to go up all the way and start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What I'm doing is just filling the brew chamber. And now I'm going to come down just a little bit. I call this a mini Fellini until I get there we go, get my first drops. You see that came out very nicely. I'm going to lift all the way back up again very gingerly and we'll hold it another 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I'm going to pull my shot. Oh, my grind is pretty good. I'm just putting medium pressure on right now. There's about 11 grams. I put in 20 or 12, so I'm going to go for, if I go 1 to 2, I'll go for 24. See if I can pull 24 out of here. Right now it's on 22 seconds. We're shooting for 30. There's 24 right there. I think I'll stop. We're not all the way down, but I'm going to stop right there where it is. We'll come back in, catch the excess water that may be here. And in the background, that was Verona, if you did happen to see it on the camera, on the TV. Give a little swirl, a little sniff. Sniff, smells good. I had some kind of a typical Italian espresso. Maybe just a little hair burnt and maybe a little overheated. I may drop the pressure stat down to go between 0.8 and 1 as a fine tuning. Obviously we have the bong isolator to go on here yet and a temperature gauge that's going to fit onto the group head. So we'll be able to kind of fine tune things. But for a first shot, this is a stock machine. This is really pretty much how your machine came. I was almost had bottomed out. There was just a little bit more that came. I probably could have got a little bit more than 24 out of this, but I didn't. We're going to let this set a little bit. You can see that the crema has started to fade, obviously with time. It's been 1:47 since I started the shot. Just looked down at my timer. Actually drinkable. I'm not going to drink this just because I don't know what all is inside of here right now. I'm pretty sure I cleaned it out, but we're going to dump it and clean it out and descale one more time when we're finally finished with everything. So first shot, hey, success.